Hello, kindergarteners. Miss Lockhart here. We are going to make some beautiful shapes and put pattern inside of them. So before we can get started, I want you to fold your page. So watch me how I do it. I pick up the left side and I bring it to the right side like that. And when your corners are pretty close to touching, hold it down and then smush down the curve. Before you open it, don't open it. Fold it one more time. Bring the bottom up to the top and then fold down the curve. Good job. Open it up now. Look at that. You have 4 different sections. Very nice. So we're gonna draw together some different shapes. Now I understand you might not be able to draw the shapes absolutely perfectly, but that is totally fine because we are practicing. Okay, let's do that. Let's practice. Grab a color, any color, marker, color, pencil, crayon, highlighter, regular pencil, whatever you have. And let's start with one shape. Okay, now I'm gonna make this first shape pretty easy because it's already on your paper. You might be thinking, what? These are what? Rectangles. So let's make the first shape a rectangle and start to trace around the fold line in the middle and then bring your line over here on that fold. And then to complete the rectangle, let's bring our line up the edge of the paper and then the top of the paper. Yes, that's it, guys, a rectangle. Very nice. Now, let's switch colors. Any other color. Oh, that blue does not work. I will try a green. Okay, guys, here's the green, or any other color is fine. I'm gonna do a square now, and we're gonna help each other out, and we're gonna use the fold line again. Okay, so go right down the middle fold, and then I would like for you to jump over to here, the right hand side, and we're gonna draw a straight line that goes up and down, starting right there. Okay, you don't want it to start over here because then it would be big and then it would be a rectangle, not a square. So bring that line down. Wow, can you tell it's a square because the sides are about equal? And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring that line over and bring that line over. Guys, you did it. You did a square. Good job. A square and a rectangle. Cool. Find another color. This shape is going to be a triangle. I love triangles. So in the bottom section right here where we haven't drawn anything yet, I want you to put a dot. Do you see the fold line right there? Put a dot at the top or on the fold line and try to do it in the middle. You see how that's the middle because there's the left side over here and the right. So try to put your dot right in the middle if you can. Okay, and then I want you to put a dot right here at the bottom of your square, right in the middle. See the middle of the paper? Put it right there at the bottom next to the left corner of the square. And then look, put another dot right there on the very bottom left side of your paper. Good job, boys and girls. So here's the fun part. We're gonna connect the dots. So you can bring this dot over here with a diagonal line, like a slide. And then let's bring that dot over here with another diagonal line. And what shape do you see almost? It's a triangle. And let's go ahead and connect those lines down at the bottom. Awesome. Good job, everybody. I am so proud of you. You're doing such a good job. Rectangle, square, triangle. Now, can you repeat after me? Rectangle. And then you say rectangle, square. You say square, triangle. You say triangle. Okay, good job, guys. I can't hear you, but I believe you that you're saying it. So the next shape is a circle, and it is almost impossible to draw a perfect circle. So I like like to use something called a tracer. You can use anything that's circular. I happen to have this funny looking tape dispenser with a circle bottom. Okay, you can use a cup. A cup is actually a really good thing for a circle. So grab a cup, anything that's a circle, and put it down in your last section, which should be the top left. Put it down, and I'll show you how to trace it real nice. So make sure you put it down, and grab your coloring device, whatever it may be that you're gonna color with. And if only I could find a good marker. Oh, found one. Okay. So you have to press it down so it doesn't wobble. And I know it's a little bit hard to see. I'm sorry. But all you have to do is you press it down, and then you bring your coloring device around the shape. And then sometimes you have to move your body over here on the other side so that you can see. And trace, 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 trace. Oops, it went off the page, but that's okay. See? What I can do is I can go like this and just put a little orange right there. That's our circle, guys. Wow. Super good job, everybody. You really should give yourselves a pat on the back because you did excellent. Now, we have some really cool shapes. Circle, triangle, square, rectangle, and now we get to add pattern. Pattern is when lines, any kind of line, or shapes, any kind of shapes, repeat or multiply, or there's just so many of them. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you a really cool simple pattern inside of our triangle. I'm gonna use my marker and I'm gonna do little circles and just kind of color them in. See if you can fill your triangle with circles. And just see how many you can get in there. You don't have to completely fill it. Put a bunch of circles and fill them in. So now that they're filled in, they're dots. You're gonna put dots, which are like filled in circles, inside your triangle. And look at that. You guys, that's a pattern. It's a shape that repeats over and over. Pattern. Now let's make our next pattern have two types of marks. We'll do a shape and we'll do a line. So inside my orange circle, I'm gonna do a line and a shape. Okay, I hope you're ready. So I'm gonna do a line that goes top to bottom, and it's going to be a dashed line. So where you do a little line and leave some space, do another line, leave some space, another line, leave space, another line, leave space, another line. Cool, that's a dashed line. Now I'm gonna do another dot next to it. Very cool. And next to that dot, I'm gonna do my dashed line again. A little dash, and remember, leave space, dash, leave space, dash, space, dash, space. Okay, and you might know what's next. Dot, 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 dot. We're kind of running out of room, which is great. That means we won't have enough room for the pattern to go on forever. So we can do the next one. So I'm doing my dashed line. Now I'm gonna go back over here and do some dots. Dot, 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 dot. Does anybody know of a round bug that has dots on it? I wonder if you can guess what that is. It's a ladybug. This is not quite a ladybug, but it's kind of like a ladybug. A ladybug has a pattern on it. Lots of circles that repeat just like that. So let's do more dashes. Another dashed line. Circle, 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 circle. Dash, dash. Oh my gosh, we did it. We filled that up with pattern. Cool. Now you can create your own pattern if you want, or you can just keep on following along. So now let's do a different kind of line inside the square. I'd like for you to practice doing a very long, straight line in the middle of your square. And then do another one next to it. And then do another one next to that. And you have just made a pattern with lines. Very cool. So let's make it a little extra fun. Remember how we did our triangle? Well, I wonder if you could try to do another triangle. So let's just try. So see where this line is? I'm gonna have you do a dot on the line and a dot over here and a dot over here. And we'll connect it and make a triangle. Very neat. There's a triangle, dot here, dot here, dot here. Connect, connect, connect. Very cool. Look at that pattern, everyone. So do a dot on the line, and then you go down it, and then to the left and do another dot, another dot. If you want to do a different shape that you like more, that's okay. I'm going to skip this middle line and do a dot here at the top, a dot here and dot here so that I can connect. Dot up here, dot down here, dot down here, connect. Okay, we're making more pattern, everybody. And remember, you can do your own kind of pattern now if you want. If the triangles are a little too hard, try a different shape. Maybe you just want to do a regular circle. Okay, look, we've done pattern there. Let's do one more pattern in our rectangle. Okay, I'll keep this one really simple, guys. Let's do some curved lines, like a rainbow. So you repeat them. You do a curve and then you bring it over. And if you run out of room, no big deal. You can just do your curve and then stop it like that. See? So let me show you again. You do a rainbow line and then come up and do another rainbow. And then come up and do another curved line, curved line, curved line. Let's try it again. Curve, 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 curve. All right, really cool. Do you see how we've made patterns? Because these lines and these shapes repeat over and over. That's what a pattern is. And if you really like pattern, you can keep adding to it. Let's say you want more of these dots. And do you see how I'm putting them right here where the points are so that it's in the same spot? Down at the bottom of this little point, I put my circle. So there's a point, circle. There's a point, circle. There's a point, circle. There's a point, circle. Now remember, you get to do your own kind of fun pattern. I hope you had fun, and don't forget you can also color. So do more different kinds of patterns. You can add, you can color. You can even put circles around your dots if you really like pattern. I love pattern. And just for fun, I would like for you to look around and see if you see any pattern around you. Like for example, I see pattern on me right now. Do you see on my sweater? That's pattern too. Those are dotted lines that repeat, 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 repeat over and over to create pattern. Pattern is everywhere. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. Bye, kindergarten. I'll see you next week.